My name is Gina Bennett, and in this video, I'm going to be reading Where's My Hug? It's written by Amy Hest, and it's illustrated by Anita Duran. This can be read to second graders in the classroom or at home. There are 3 South Carolina standards that can go along with this book. One of them is an inquiry-based standard, and it's standard number 2. It says, transact with text to formulate questions, propose explanations, and consider alternative views and multiple perspectives. There are 2 reading literacy text standards. One of them is standard number 8, and it says, analyze characters, settings, events, and ideas as they develop and interact within a particular context. The second one is standard number 12, and it says, analyze and critique how the author uses structure in print and multimedia texts to shape meaning and impact the reader. As I read the story, I want you to think about how many characters are in the story and what each of their roles are. I want you to be able to name them, and I want you to be able to understand each of their roles. Who is the main character? Are there more than one? Are there any non-main characters? It was a cold, cold night on Plum Street. In the little white house, Mrs. Bear was putting Sam to bed. She closed their favorite book, and they both blew out the candle. Kiss goodnight, Sam. And she wrapped him all cozy in the blanket that was red. But suddenly, she heard a cough. And there sat Sam, curled up and small and coughing in his bed. Mrs. Bear put her arms around Sam. Don't you feel well, Sam? Poor Sam. Mrs. Bear hugged him harder and kissed his warm cheek. You have a cough. And she dashed down the stairs and up again with syrup. Open wide, Sam.
Tastes bad.
Yes, but you need to be brave.
I don't have a cough.
Try again, Sam. He opened up, then closed his mouth tight. The spoon was too big.
Too big.
You can do it. I know you can, Sam. Sam opened up, then closed his mouth tight. Too much syrup on a too big spoon.
Too much.
Mrs. Bear rubbed frost off the window and peeked outside. Soon it will snow. Open wide, Sam, and afterwards we'll go downstairs and wait for snow. Snow! Sam opened wide, then very wide. He snuttered and snorted and made a big face, and the syrup went down.
Brave Sam.
Mrs. Bear and Sam held hands on the stairs. Sam wore his robe that was blue, and his slippers were too. They lit a little fire in the kitchen. They made a pot of tea. Mrs. Bear put extra honey in the tea, and it was nice sliding down. After tea, they sat in the big purple chair near the window and waited for snow. Mrs. Bear told a story about a bear called Sam. Sam liked the story, so she told it again. Went the cough every now and then. Sam leaned back on his mama's soft belly, and it wriggled while she talked. The little fire glowed, and the kitchen was warm. All through the night, Mrs. Bear and Sam sat in the big purple chair and waited. And finally, it snowed. You have seen Ben, who played Sam, and myself, who played Mama Bear, read and act out the story for you. I have a couple questions that I want you guys to reflect on and think about. The first one is, tell me how many ideas Mama Bear had for Sam to do throughout the story, whether it be with him being sick or with him not being sick. I want to know what you guys remember Mama Bear having idea-wise. How many did she have? How many do you remember her having? Did she have a lot? Did she not have a lot? Things like that, and then explain to me what they were. The second question is, did the author make the story flow? Do you think Amy Hest, the author, made the story flow? And that means from picture to picture, from page to page, do you think that the story transitioned well and had a good flow to it? Tell me your honest opinion. The third question is, do you like how the story ended? How the last thing that the story said was, and finally it snowed. And then, do you think that it could have ended differently? And if it could have, how? How do you think the story could have ended differently? The next question is, where does the story take place? So in other words, where is the setting of the story? There are one or two answers to this. You can answer one of them or both of them. Either one is fine, but there is more than one answer, so don't worry about that. But what is the setting of the story? The next question is, I want you to think about the pictures, think about the illustrations of the story, and what certain picture or what certain illustration kept popping up throughout the story. What is in almost every single picture? Because there's a few answers again, so just really think about it, and I want you to write that down or tell me. And then also, what words keep repeating throughout the story? So this is just like the picture one, but word-wise. What words do you remember happening throughout the story and keep happening? And then the last question is a very broad question, is did you like the story? Do you think that the story was good? Did you honestly like it? And then tell me what you did like or what you did not like about it. Everybody has their own opinion, is entitled to their own opinion, so you won't hurt my feelings if you did not like it. I completely understand. But just tell me what you did like or what you did not like about it. All right? Bye!